Hey, what's going on, family? Welcome to a new video. And in this video, this will be like our third part to the series that we started a couple weeks ago about wholesaling houses literally with no money. So today I want to talk about how do we actually go about finding properties, finding distressed properties, finding distressed homeowners to actually make some money now, y'all. So in our last video, y'all, I talked about locating cash buyers, finding the actual real estate investors who got the money to actually buy the properties from you. By now, you know where the buyers are buying at. You know exactly what areas, what kind of properties they want. And if you missed that video, go back to the previous video where I talked about finding cash buyers, y'all. And the reason I made y'all go find cash buyers first before finding properties is because if you know what the buyers want, it makes it a lot easier for you to go out here and go find the product for them, the houses for them, y'all. So let's talk about it. This whole series is about getting started literally with no money. So I'm gonna talk about the free ways, but I'm gonna get into a little bit about some cheaper or more affordable ways to find properties as well if you just got a couple dollars to your name. But still, I'm gonna be a man of my word. We're gonna talk about how we can do this literally with no money. All right, y'all, so the first way I want y'all to go out here and to go find some properties, find some distressed properties or some distressed owners is by doing this. Driving for dollars. And that's what they call it. And if you're in the real estate world, and basically what this is you're just riding around your neighborhood, whether you on a bike, a car, hey, you might even be walking. You just gotta go in specific neighborhoods where those buyers are buying at and just walk around and look for properties that look like they need some work done to it. The grass hasn't been cut, the mailbox is full. Nowadays, everybody got central air, it seems like. So if you see old AC units inside of their windows, that's probably an indication that the property is a little bit older and they might be interested in selling. Not just that, you might want to speak with the mailman. The mailman know everything about all of the distressed properties, the properties that's being listed as vacant because he worked for the postal service and they had this information. Literally just by searching the neighborhoods and just riding past or walking past, you will find some amazing deals. And I love this way of finding deals, not only because it's free, but a lot of these properties don't show up on a lot of different lists that you could buy out here on different websites. It is time consuming, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's free, y'all. Again, you start with nothing. Spend your Saturday, I'm talking about wake up at 9 in the morning and do this till like 5 p.m. as if it's a 9 to 5 and try to get as many properties as possible. 100, 200 of just properties that look like they need some work done to them. The second place I want you to go is Zillow.com. So we back at our computer now, right? You don't have to leave your house. Zillow.com and go for sale by owners. It's actually a for sale by owner.com as well. These are just properties that are listed by individual homeowners that's listing their properties themselves. They're not using a realtor or a real estate agent. Because remember, we're trying to avoid realtors, y'all. So if we can talk to the sellers directly, you can start there as well. You literally just filter the tab in Zillow to the for sale by owners tab and pick up the phone, y'all. Definitely just pick up the phone. So the third place I want you to go to is your city or county courthouse. Y'all, anything that's public information, we got access to. Evictions, foreclosures, pre-foreclosures, probates, divorces, child support, bankruptcy. This is all public information, y'all. Back in the day when I first started real estate, this was one of my top strategies to go find me some motivated sellers. Yes, again, it is time consuming, it takes time, but I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason this is a powerful way to go out here and go get some properties is because most people are not gonna do it. Again, it's time consuming. You gotta go in there literally with a pen and a paper. Back then when I used to go, we couldn't bring no cameras in or nothing. So I literally had to sit there for hours and write individual names and their phone numbers one by one. It took a long time. I'm not sure if it's the same way. I know a lot of different cities now have, you can access all of these things online for free. But don't sleep on the cities or the counties that where you still gotta go into the actual courthouse to get this information, because most people not gonna do that. You want to go where it's least saturated. Most people definitely ain't going to spend a Saturday, Monday, whatever day it is, and go do this and go spend hours writing down distressed owners and all these different type of people that's going through these situations. Like somebody who keep filing for an eviction is going to be more likely motivated. Somebody who about to lose their house because they in a probate situation or whatever the case may be, y'all, go down to your county or city courthouse. It's free. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's probably one of the top ways. It's just most people really not trying to spend that much time to do that. The fourth way, y'all, on the last video where I talked about how to find buyers, you can do the same thing as far as finding not some actual sellers, but maybe being a partner with other wholesalers. So you go inside of these different wholesale or real estate investment groups, no matter what city you in, and you will see all of these investors or wholesalers posting their properties. Right now, you got buyers. They got properties, you got buyers. You bring the buyer, they bring the seller, and y'all split the profits. So maybe you can't find those sellers, or you don't have time to do all these things I'm talking about when it comes to finding properties. However, you got other wholesalers who already have properties. You already got the buyers. You might as well just meet them halfway. You don't gotta do the whole deal, right? What I always say 50% of something is better than 0% of nothing. So don't worry about finding properties if you already got buyers. Don't get me wrong, I want you to learn how to go out here and definitely go find your own deals and your own properties. But starting out, ain't nothing wrong with partnering up with people. The next strategy I want to talk about when it comes to finding sellers is not quite free, but it's super duper cheap. That is sending out letters, sending out yellow letters or postcards. Again, one of my top strategies back in 2012, 2013, 2014, even 2015 was me handwriting letters. I literally went to Staples, bought a pack of paper, lined paper, yellow paper, and I looked up all of those properties y'all looking up when it comes to driving for dollars or any properties you see, literally just wrote out letters to all of these individuals. Now, if you go to the county courthouse, like the last strategy I just talked about, and you find that all of these people that's filing an eviction, going through a probate, going through a divorce, again, it's going to require your time, but I got a lot of deals done doing it that way. And I'm gonna be honest with you, in 2025, y'all, I'm going to be doing a whole lot of postcards and yellow letters again, because again, most people not doing it. Everybody want to send out all these text messages and cold call, which they all work, but I'm going back to my roots. I think it's a great strategy, and in my opinion, again, if you ain't got a whole lot of money, you gotta have some time. So sitting there writing out letters to these individuals about potentially buying their properties, that could be a great way to get your first deal. Another way I want to talk about, which is not free but super duper cheap, is putting out what they call bandit signs. Again, I used to do this too. When you ain't got no money and you're back against the wall, you just get things done. So what's a bandit sign, y'all? That's those we buy houses signs. Depending on what city you live in, you probably saw these before. We buy houses. You go to Home Depot, you buy a bunch of bandit signs. You write "we buy houses" with your phone number and stick them in high traffic areas, y'all, all around your city. Again, it's gonna cost probably $20, $30 to do this. It's gonna require your time again, but again, I'm trying to give y'all strategies and ways for y'all go out here to get y'all first deal so y'all can actually make some money and reinvest it back into some better and more quicker ways to land the deal. But bandit signs, y'all go to Home Depot, go to Lowe's, buy some bandit signs, stick them in the ground in high traffic areas and shopping centers, things like that, and go make it happen. On the last video I did, when it came to finding some cash buyers, I referenced a website called PropStream, and I want to reference it here too to find actually motivated sellers. Again, this is not free, but y'all, $97 a month, you can't really beat it. They give you access to 10,000 properties every single month. I don't know how many deals I've closed using this website, but it's been a whole lot. At the end of the day, y'all, $97. I mean, you can ask somebody to hold $100 just for 30 days. And mind you, it's a 7-day free trial. I'm trying to keep it as cheap and free as possible, but again, man, some of y'all ain't got a whole lot of time. You're working 2 jobs. I'm trying to get you to a deal faster. So let me share my screen with y'all. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. All right, y'all, let's kind of go over these strategies that I'm referencing, right? So I told y'all to go to Zillow for sale by owner. So when you come to the Zillow website and you type in a specific city, so let's go to like Atlanta, Georgia. If I type in Atlanta, Georgia, and I go to for sale, and I go to more, and I go to owners, by owner, make sure that owner posted. So unclick all of these, and all of these properties that you see here are all listed by individual owners and not realtors. And this is what we're looking for. So if I click on this property right here, as you can see, it's somebody who want to sell a property, and it looked like it's not the worst condition, but it's definitely not the best condition either. And the beauty of this is that, let me go back, it gives us their phone number. So as you can see, for sale by owner, they just did a price cut for almost 10 grand. If I scroll down right here, property owner, and the property owner's phone number is right here. This is somebody that want to sell. And as you can see, it's been on Zillow for 33 days and it still hasn't sold, which indicates that they might be a little bit more motivated to sell. So this is what I meant when I said for sale by owner. Depending on where you live at, just go to your city and do the same thing, yo. But there's a bunch of great deals. Got a bunch of students who have got their first deal literally coming on for sale by owner on Zillow, y'all. The next place I've referenced was bandit signs. Buying these yard signs or bandit signs from Home Depot. And this is what I'm talking about. So Home Depot, as you can see, you literally can buy these right here. $6.31. Buy, 20 of them, 10 of them, whatever you can afford. And write, we buy houses, we close quick, in your phone number, and stick them in high traffic areas, y'all. I used to do this all the time, y'all. And you could buy anyone you want. But I'm sure if you live, especially in inner cities, you have seen signs, the signs that I'm referencing, y'all. So go ahead, take care of that. Again, super cheap. Now back to PropStream, houseflipping9to5.com. The link is below if you need a 7-day free trial. But let's go here, in my opinion. This is probably going to be one of the best ways to make it happen. So let's say if I come here and let's go back to Atlanta, right? If I type in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm not going to do a full tutorial on this, but we got to find distressed properties or distressed property owners using this website. So if I go to filter, and as you can see, it gives us a bunch of different situations where sellers might be more lenient to sell. Over 21,000 properties have liens in Atlanta, Georgia right now. Bankruptcy, over 72,000 people are behind on their taxes. Almost 5,000 people was upside down on a mortgage, y'all. So you can come here and start creating a list for yourself. So let's do this real quick. So let's go to residential. Let's focus on single family. I'm gonna do this fast, y'all. I'm just gonna go straight to like just the most important things. Owner occupied, no, that means the owner don't live there, property is vacant. Let's say that they own the property for at least 5 years, right? The longer somebody owns a property, the more likely that the property needs some work done to it. Out of state, I mean that the owner of the property live in a whole nother state. So let's just focus on this, right? Because I don't want to be on here too long. But all of these properties that we just created, all of these properties are vacant, as we can see right here. All of these properties, the owner don't live there. They actually live in a whole other state, and they owned it for at least 5 years. I literally can take this list and I can click this box and I can download this list and get their phone numbers using truepeoplesearch.com, which is free, or I can literally download this list and write letters to them myself. I can sit there, hand write the letters myself, again, which is relatively cheap, y'all. Again, I'm trying to keep this, for the people that actually, just try to get in the game. Your means of income ain't quite there yet. So, but you see how fast we did this though, right? We created a list that fast, which is why I said just having a couple dollars will help you a whole lot, y'all. So hopefully that helps some of y'all. I'm gonna keep this series going. I'm gonna keep on adding on to it when it comes to actually getting to the actual closing table and actually collecting a check, y'all. And congratulations to Monique, y'all. That's one of my inner circle students. She just closed nearly $20,000 deal on literally New Year's Eve, so December the 31st. Ain't no better way to start your new year in 2025. Actually, I'll put a little post right here so you can see what I'm talking about. So congratulations, Monique, and I look forward to helping many more people. But I'm gonna keep the videos coming for y'all. Help as many people as I can close their first deal, y'all. Let's get it.